Hey, what's going on everybody? So in today's video I'm going to be covering spectrum binding and how it works. So basically we're going to need a PX file first and we're going to need the points that we want to change. So I'm going to bring room temp and room temp set point onto my graphic, and I'm going to set the font to something you guys can see. There we go. Nice. So first thing you want to do is go into your point that you want the spectrum binding to be on, and then you're going to go to your add binding. You're going to select spectrum binding. Then if you look in the tree at the very bottom, you'll see spectrum binding, and what you'll want to do is copy the OR to your point, paste it in here, and now you want to set the widget property. And this is essentially, what do you want to change colors? So the foreground, which is the text, or the background, which is the background. And of course you're going to want to set your set point. So for this scenario, let's just do 74 degrees. And then you want to set the extent. And basically what this is how far away until we start changing into these colors. So for this, we'll set it to 10, hit OK. And as you'll see, it takes right off. So as we're moving away from 74, higher than 74, we're going to go red. And as we go lower than 74, it's going to start going blue. And this is fine and dandy. Only problem is set points change. We don't always have the same set points in the building all the time. And if you have really needy customer, this will break quick. So for what you'll do in that event is, let's duplicate this. And you'll see our set point currently is set for 80. So we'll go in here and let's drop down our add binding, and we want to add spectrum set point binding. So now we still have our spectrum binding, but now we want to bind a point that'll take the role of this set point. So for this scenario, it's going to be that set point. Okay, that is not the right thing. So let's go back, copy the OR to the point, not the label. There we go. So now we're going to paste the OR in here. And as you will see, so it's set for 80. So even though this one's not as bad, this one's really far away. So in the event that the set point needs to be changed, so we change set point, set it to like, I don't know, 70. As you'll see, we're still very high above, so it's going to be dark red, but it's not going to change color nearly as fast as this. So this basically is I'd say the best way to do it for your building. And other than that, I'd say that about covers the material. And again, if you guys have any thoughts, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Or if you know another way to do this that might work better for certain scenarios, please feel free to leave it. But other than that, have a good day.